Hey guys, it's Lucy and today I am forcing myself to run. So if you've been before, hello you, come on in, take a seat. And if you are new, hi, I'm Lucy. I've been on a running and weight loss journey since February 2020. I started my journey at 230 pounds. I couldn't run for more than 30 seconds at a time. I looked all over the internet to try and find someone who had been in the position I had been in and worked their way through to become a marathoner. The only people I could find were super inspirational and motivational people online, but they just weren't relatable. They didn't have the struggles that I was going through at the time. Well, since 2020, I've lost a lot of weight, I've run a lot of miles, and I did become the marathoner that I didn't think was possible. So I've decided to create the content that I needed to see way back then in the beginning of my journey, in the hopes that this channel finds the people that needs it, hear the struggle that they're going through, and they can see me and they can say, do you know what? It is possible, I can do it. And if this is the kind of content that you think you need, hit that subscribe button, follow along on my journey. There's plenty of run with me's if you want to get out on a run. But today, the reason I am forcing myself to run is, well, it's raining. Normally that wouldn't put me off, but I've had a bit of a break from running recently because, well, I was injured before. If you'd seen my videos before, you'd know I've just come back from injury. And very recently, I haven't been on a run for, it's been quite a while now. I think we're approaching nearly 2 weeks that I haven't run, which means I am completely out of the routine and I haven't been able to get out because I've been poorly, I've not been very well, and I haven't had the opportunity to get out and run. Today's the day that I knew I would be able to go and run, but it's raining. And yeah, normally I would just blast through the door and not care, but for some reason, it's bothering me. And that's it. I'm out in the cold, in the rain, just having a look out, like straight ahead and around. You can't really tell, you can't really see that it's raining, but obviously like it is. And it's not that bad, to be honest. I'm nearly a mile done, and for those of you who have trained for long enough that you're at a point where you can run a mile, you'll probably know not to trust that mile. There we go, it just clicks over 1 mile. You'll probably know not to trust that mile because the first mile or the first 20 minutes tend to be a lie. So for me, that means if I start running and I feel like really good, strong, and I've got a long run ahead of me, sometimes just that mile lying to me, you know, which means I'm going to struggle for the rest of the run. But really, the truth behind it really is I'm probably feeling good and strong because I've only just started the run. Of course I feel good and strong, you know, but that probably means I'm running a bit quicker than I should be, so later on down the line I will struggle. So, you know, there is reasons behind it, but I like to blame the mile. The mile was lying. Just full transparency, I just stopped to take a picture for Instagram. Just because you stop on a run doesn't mean the run doesn't count. The run doesn't start again. That first 1.2 miles I did before I stopped still count. Just putting that out there, because when I first started I used to feel so much guilt and shame when I had to stop to have a walk, to stop and stretch, to get a drink, whatever it was. Take a picture for Instagram. The miles that you still run still count, okay? But considering this morning, the thought of being out here running in this rain really put me off. Do you know what? just get it done, you know? Just get your shoes on, get out there and go. Once you're already wet, it doesn't matter because you're already wet. Today I'm not following a training plan, I'm just getting back into running because obviously I had some time off. No stress on miles, there's no stress on pace. If I want to walk half of it, I will walk half of it. If I want to turn this into intervals, I can. I won't want to do that, but still, the option is there. But anyway, less talking, let's keep running, guys. You're smashing it. Hey guys, welcome to my segment of things I've learnt in the first 2 and a bit miles of running in the rain with your host, Lucy Shaw Vlogs. I've learned there's not a lot of people out running, no one's here, so if you don't want to be seen going out in the rain, less people, but the people that are out and are running, walking their dogs, they smile. They seem to respect you a lot more because you're out here doing it in the rain. And something I already knew, but that's been reinforced. Once you're already wet, it doesn't matter. Any of that makes sense? Like any of that, what I just said. Oh, I am having a break. I need a break. I'm pretty out of breath, so I'm whipping the camera out to be with you guys. Okay, let's talk. So I've come down this little alleyway bit, and I am struggling. So I've been running about 30 minutes, just over, and I'm nearly at 3 miles. My pace is really nice for me, actually, an easy pace. It's just I'm not finding it easy today. So let's talk about that. Like I said before, the first mile, 20 minutes, is a bit of a lie. That's how I see it. And I'm going to feel pretty good in the very early stages of my run because I'm on full battery, that's how I see it. I can top up my battery and recharge it bit by bit just by slowing down my runs. Now in the very beginning of my journey that wasn't possible because I couldn't go any slower than I was running. If I was to go any slower, I would have to walk. And obviously if you want to go any slower than a slow walk, you have to stop. It was kind of how I rebuilt the charge in my battery to keep going in the beginning. It was basically intervals. It had to be in the beginning. Now I can maintain a run for hours. I've been doing it for years now. So I've worked my way up to that point. Bear in mind, from only being able to run for 30 seconds, okay? Bear that in mind, guys. Now I've had a bit of a break, obviously where I haven't been very well after being injured and having a break. So technically, if I include the whole break, it's been quite a long time. But when I came back from injury recently, I ran a 10K and I ran the whole thing non-stop, and I got a PB. I broke a personal best that I haven't been able to achieve again for 2 years. It's all on my Instagram post. Have a look on Instagram if you want the details of that. Regardless, it took me that long to break it, and after coming back from injury and having a break, I managed to smash a 10k PB. Then I got poorly, wasn't able to run. Now I'm here today in the rain and I'm struggling at this point. I'm going to turn around and get back en route. I'm going to set off now actually. And we're going to head back. We're going to run and we're going to head back. I am struggling, definitely am struggling. I needed to stop and walk there, so, but it's fine. There's no pressure, we're getting back into it. Let's go.
Okay guys, we smashed it. I'm really out of breath because right at the very end there's a hill. There were people walking and my run would have finished roughly where they were. There was nowhere else for me to go but straight past them. But then past them there's a hill. So what I did was I got past them, ticked over to 4 miles. One minute. Right, so it ticked over to 4 miles and then obviously I was face to face with this hill and I just overtaken this group of 4 people and I just thought, just run, sprint. To be honest, I didn't even think, I just did it and so I sprinted up this hill and then back down and now I'm around the corner so they won't be able to see me and then I was really out of breath. But anyway, 4.1 miles done. 0.1 was me completely out of breath sprinting, but you know what, I smashed it. I didn't have to stop, I didn't give in. I think it's funny, I've got this thing where I can't stop and walk if there's people around who will see me, even if my run is finished. Strange. And I realised I haven't shown you Stormy in a while. Well, I say Stormy. Here's Storm. As you can see, you can't tell he had a problem with his leg. When I last updated you guys, Storm had a problem with his leg and he wasn't running. But he's been out running for ages now and I just didn't update you guys. So here he is, happy as Larry. Hey Storm, you good boy? Look how happy he is. He's going to go for a run with Matt later. That's why I didn't take him today. Look, he knows the word run. I hope this has given you a little bit of confidence to just get up and try, give it a go. Even if it's just, you need some confidence to start doing any form of exercise. You guys are worth the effort. You're worth the struggle. And yes, it is hard. And yes, it hurts. But please don't think you're alone. It's not hard solely for you and it doesn't hurt solely you. Thank you so much for joining me today and helping me get up and get out there. Remember to hit that subscribe button if this is the content that you need. Hit the like button if you did enjoy. And guys, guys, I will see you soon for some more updates. Bye guys.